shel hamayim barak hashamayim tefillah ha'adam ha'chol v'hayam Rish shel hamayim barak hashamayim tefillah ha'adam. Oh God, my God, I pray that these things never end. The sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart, the sand and the sea, the rush of the waters, the crash of the heavens, the prayer of the heart.
Hi everyone, Shabbat Shalom. Thank you all for coming to our Pride Shabbat service as we kick off Pride Month. Yay! Tonight our service is led by some awesome volunteers. My name is Jen and I'm joined by all of these awesome people up here. So if you could just say your name really quickly and really loudly, that would be great.
I'm Alex. This is my brother Isaac. He doesn't have a microphone.
Eli.
That's everyone. Okay.
Yeah.
And also my partner Allie helped a lot plan this, but she's sick right now and at home. So anyway, so before, can we go to the next slide? Great. We want to extend a special welcome to our bar mitzvah Sam Goldston and his parents, and his family and friends. So Sam, Jen, and Joe, and Rabbi Gorban, can you please join us on the bima for candles and kiddush?
What? Please rise as you are able.
As these candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel, who have kindled light, so may we in our own day be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu v'shabbat kodsho v'haravu tzavah kinkalanu zikaron ma'aseh boreshit ki hu yom tehillah Leiman Kodesh Zecher Tzia Mitrayim Kivanu Bacharta V'aftanu Kishtashta Mikol Hamim V'Shabbat Kodshecha V'Yavra Uvratzam Hilchotanu Baruch atah Adonai Mechadodesh HaShabbat.
Please be seated. Okay, can we all join together in reading the opening reading? A fountain of blessings are you, God, who has touched me in the person of my sister, my brother, my transgender kin. Each of us reaching towards you, we touch each other in kindness with compassion for growth. Everyone is different, but each shares sparks of your holiness. And when we meet, we kindle a gentle, warming fire. Praise are you, Adonai our God, who rules the universe by diversifying creation.
Adonai, kol haaretz, shiru Adonai, shir chadash. Shiru Adonai, kol haaretz, shiru Adonai, shir chadash. Sing unto God, all the earth, a new song. I will sing unto God a new song. Sing unto God, and we'll all sing along. All the earth a new song unto God. Shiru Adonai, kol haaretz, shiru Adonai, shir chadash. We now welcome the Shabbat bride. During the last verse, we ask you to please rise as you are able and turn to face the back of the sanctuary. And then we're going to have you bow to the left and then the right. Shabbat nekabela, lechadodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela, shamor v'zachor b'dibor echad hishmianu, el hamiuchad Adonai echad, u'shemo echad. L'shem tiferet ve'litila, echadodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela, lechadodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela, likrat Shabbat. Lechu v'necha ki hi mekor haberacha mirosh mekedem nesucha sof maaser b'machratila echadodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela lechadodi likrat kala pene Shabbat nekabela, hitoreri, hitoreri, ba'orech, kumi ori, uri, shir daberi, Adonai, alayich yibla, echadodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela, lechadodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela, boi shalom, ateret bala, gam besimcha, uvtzala, tochem munei, am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela, lecha dodi likrat kala, pene Shabbat nekabela.
We now welcome the Shabbat angels with Shalom Aleichem.
Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Lachem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech, melechei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Berchuni l'shalom, melechei hashalom, melechei elyon. Mi melech, melechei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seichem Shalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon. Mi Melech, Malachei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Please rise as you are able. Yitkadav, Yitkadash, Shemei Rabbah. Bialma divrach yirtev yamlich machutei. Becha yechon uvyom echon uvchaye decho beit Yisrael. Bagala, bagala, uvizman kariv. Veimeru, amen. Yehesh me Rabbah mevorach. Leolam lo meomaya, Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vishbar, Vitramam, Vietnase, Vietadar, Vietale, Vietalal, Shmei Kudusha, Brichu, Le'elamin, Kober Chata, Veshirata, Tush Bechata, Venechemata, Damiran Bealma, Vimeru, Amen. Baruch et Adonai Hamevorach. Baruch Adonai. Hamevorach, Hamevorach, Leolam Vaed. Hamevorach, Hamevorach, Leolam Vaed.
As the sun sinks and the colors of the day turn, We offer a blessing for the twilight, for twilight is neither day nor night, but in between. We are all twilight people. We can never be fully labeled or defined. We are many identities and loves, many genders and none. We are in between roles at the intersection of histories or between place and place. We are crisscrossed paths of memory and destination. Streaks of light swirled together. We are neither day nor night. We are both, neither and all. May the sacred in-between of this evening suspend our certainties, soften our judgments, and widen our vision. May this in-between light illumine our way to the God who transcends all categories and definitions. May the in-between people who have come to pray be lifted up into this twilight. We cannot always define. We can always say a blessing. Blessed are you, God of all, who brings on the twilight. Baruch atah Adonai, hamariv aravim.
In 1976, beset with an increased awareness of my attraction to a fellow yeshiva student, I visited a sage, Rav Eliashuv, who lives in one of the most secluded right-wing Orthodox communities in Jerusalem. He was old and in failing health, but still taking visitors who daily waited in an anteroom for hours for the privilege of speaking with him for a few minutes. Speaking in Hebrew, I told him what, at the time, I felt was the truth. Master, I am attracted to both men and women. What shall I do? He responded, my dear one, my friend, then you have twice the power of love. Use it carefully. I was stunned. I sat in silence for a moment, waiting for more. Is that all? I asked. He smiled and said, that is all. There is nothing more to say.
Ahavat olam, Beit Yisrael, Amcha ahavta, Amcha ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, Chukim u'mishpatim, Otanu limadata, Otanu limadata. Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shokbenu, Ukumenu nasiya b'kuchecha, V'nizmach b'divrei Toratecha, U'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hein chayenu, Be'orech yameinu, Uvahem negei yomam v'layla, negei yomam v'layla. Ve'avtecha al tasir, Mimenu le'olamim, Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev amo Yisrael.
Please rise as you are able.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Please be seated.
ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך. והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשעריך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידיך, והיו תותפות בעיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם.
So I tell my dad, don't worry about me. I tell that nun, don't pray for me. I'm gonna be just fine. My God thinks I'm awesome. Scrawls, I love you onto birthday cards. Breathes, I'm proud of you into my ear every time I get up to read poetry. Whispers, it's okay, every time some person twists knives into my heart. Loves me the way I want to love my kids, like everything they touch turns to heaven. Like the power of God resonates from their smiles. Like the sound of their laughter is the only prayer they will ever need.
Adonai Elohechem Emet.
I think of my father, who believes a Jew can outwit fate by owning land. Slave to property now, I mow and mow, my destiny the new Egypt. From his father, the tailor, he learned not to rent, but to own, to borrow, to buy. To conform, I disguise myself and drag the mower into drive, where I ponder the silky oil, the plastic casing, the choke. From my father, I learned the dignity of exile and the fire of acquisition, not to live in places lightly, but to plant the self like an orange tree in the desert and irrigate, irrigate, irrigate.
Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Nora tehilo. O sefele, o sefele. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Mi kamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Baruch atah Adonai, Ga'al Yisrael. Sorry, 1 second. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim Save us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkiveinu Adonai, Adonai, Eloheinu l'shalom. Hamidenu shomreinu l'chaim, l'chaim, l'chaim. Adonai, Borei Sukkot Shalom, Aleinu ve'al Amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim.
We would now like to welcome Sam up to help lead Vishamru.
Shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית-טובה. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית-טובה. בני ובן, בני ישראל, אותי לעולם, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית-טובה. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית-טובה. וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורות הברית-טובה.
Yasher Koach, Sam, and I know you'll be back for one more song this evening, but we always give our bar mitzvah or bat mitzvah a t-shirt to welcome you not only into Jewish adulthood, but also into our youth group and youth events. And our youth group is called Party! Pittsburgh Area Reformed Temple Youth. And I didn't make up the name. Look, it fits.
It does.
It's beautiful.
Yasher koach.
Thank you.
Okay. Please rise as you are able for the Amidah.
Adonai sifatai tivtach ufi agi tehilatecha. Eternal God, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your glory.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanara, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Kunei Hakol, v'Zocher Chasdei Avot v'Imot, Umuvi Gula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ava, Melech Ozer Moshiach Magen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham Bezrat Sarah, Atagi Bor Le'elam Adonai, Mechayei Hakol atah Rav Lehoshia, Morid Hatal, Mechakel Chayim Bechesed, Mechayei Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim Verofech Olim, Umatir Asurim, Umekayem Eminato, Rishenei Afar, Micha Mocha Bal Givurot, Umidom Melach, Melech Memit Umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, Imanata Lechayot HaKol, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei HaKol. At Kadosh v'Shimcha Kadosh, Ukdoshim b'chol yom Yehalulu Chasela, Baruch atah Adonai, Ha'el HaKadosh. You may be seated.
Our God and God of our ancestors, take pleasure in our rest. Make us holy with your commandments. Give us our portion in your Torah. Satisfy us with your goodness. Gladden us with your help. And purify our hearts to serve you in truth. Help us to perpetuate your holy Shabbat, O God, with love and desire, and may all Israel and all who bring holiness to your name rest on this day.
Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Be gracious, O God, to your people Israel, and graciously receive their prayers with love. May the service of Israel always be acceptable to you. Baruch atah Adonai, she'odcha lovradka b'gad navod.
Help me, God, to live up to all the goodness that resides within me. Fill me with the humility to...
Oh, wait. There's a malfunction. I don't know. There we go. Here you go. There you go.
We are grateful to you that you are our God and the God of our ancestors, now and forever. In every generation, you are the rock of our lives, our shield in times of trial. We thank you and recount your praises for our lives entrusted to your hand, for our souls placed in your care, for the signs of your presence that are with us every day, and for the wonders and gifts at all times, morning, noon, and night. Source of goodness, whose kindness has never stopped, source of mercy, whose love has never failed, we have always placed our hope in you. For all these things, may your name always be blessed and raised up in honor, O Sovereign, now and forever. May all living things acknowledge you, and may they praise your name in truth, O God, our rescue and our help. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov simcha ucha ha'ed lachadot.
All right. We would now like to welcome Sam back up to help us lead Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Al Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Ki Atahu
Melech Adon, V'chol HaShalom. Ki Atahu Melech Adon, V'chol HaShalom.
Shalom Rav, Al
Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav, Yisrael Amcha, Tasim Le'olam. Tov B'neinecha Levarech Et Amcha Yisrael V'chol עת v'chol sha'a Bishlomecha. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Shalom Rav Al Yisrael Amcha Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam. Tasim Le'olam.
Baruch atah Adonai, hamavarech et amo Yisrael b'shalom.
We now offer silent prayers.
Say Shalom Aleinu. Be'kol Yisrael Be'ru. Amen. Say Shalom B'Ramav. Say Shalom Aleinu. Be'kol Yisrael Be'ru. Amen. Shalom B'Ramav. Say Shalom Aleinu. Ve'inu. Amen.
We now are going to offer prayers for those of us who are sick and healing, and those in your lives who are sick, healing, your loved ones, friends, family. You can go ahead and say them aloud as I gesture to your section of the sanctuary, or feel free to just say them silently.
Sheberach Avotenu Mekor Habracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Misheberach imotenu mekor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
Okay, Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Again, my name is Jen. I actually recently just joined Temple Sinai with my fiance, Allie, and we live in Regent Square with our 3 cats.
Shabbat Shalom. I'm Eli. I have been a member of Temple Sinai for about 10 years now. I live in Squirrel Hill, and I love taking photos.
So we have a brief Devar Torah for you tonight. This week's portion is Parsha Bamidbar. It is the beginning of the book of Numbers. In this Torah portion, God tells Moses to conduct a census of all of the Israelite men over the age of 20. And then Moses takes up a second census to count all of the Levite men. That is the short version of 4 chapters.
This portion is about the concept of counting people. But what does that look like for us? I think it is normal, especially as a Jewish person, to struggle with the idea of counting people, about reducing people to numbers, which can be reminiscent of darker days in our history.
The word count, when defined as a verb, means to take into account or to include. So when the Torah was written, the census only counted men. So Miriam, one of the most important people in shaping the destiny of the Israelites, wasn't counted.
The idea of counting people and delineating who does and doesn't count and where and when is not only subjective, but fluid. Do I count? To be honest, I don't think I know how to answer that question without first asking more questions, which admittedly is a very stereotypically Jewish response. In the portion, only males older than 20 years are counted. Me being transgender makes the answer to this question hazy at best.
Well, if I existed during this time, I wouldn't have been counted because I'm a genderqueer woman. So another way to think about counting is to think about the feeling of community. It means feeling like you're part of something, surrounded by people who share and understand your perspective in life.
Being counted can evoke a huge feeling of relief, of belonging to a community, feeling less isolated in your own existence. I remember before I had the vocabulary with which to describe myself, my personhood, and the way in which I interacted with and perceived the world, I described myself by saying who I was not. At the time, this felt like the closest I could get to uttering the words, I am transgender. though describing me by who I wasn't, still did not enable me to feel any more connected or understood by those around me.
I feel a huge sense of relief in the community I found here at Temple Sinai. I never felt counted as a lesbian in the Christian church where I grew up, but I definitely feel a sense of community and counting within the Jewish community. Being openly queer in any space can be uncomfortable at times, but I've never felt that way here at Temple Sinai. I feel welcomed, which is kind of a foreign feeling to me because of where I grew up.
Through my journey of self-discovery and coming out to both myself and others, how much I've counted has been heavily dependent on the context. As a transgender guy, I wonder if I only count when I pass as a man. Is my existence contingent upon me hiding my past, or do I also count when I out myself in order to find others with whom I can relate? More and more, I find that coming out is not just a queer experience. There are other identities I hold that simply sharing them aloud with others once again creates the uncertainty between being accepted or not, counting as valid or not, and so on. I find that, even within the trans community, the word community is used loosely, something I struggle to make peace with, as again and again, I share my identity of being Jewish, and often find that in those moments, the trans community doesn't feel much like community anymore.
I think that's why this temple, this community we have, is so awesome. I mean, we have a Pride Tribe banner hanging outside. It's a great place to be a queer Jew, and we are recognized as part of the community no matter what our gender or our age or our sexuality may be. In Torah Queries, a great weekly commentary with a queer perspective, Rabbi David Greenstein comments on this portion saying, "The act of recognition is simultaneously an act of inclusion, while it is also an act of affirming difference. Being included and counted while also being celebrated for our differences is a unique feeling. It's one I'm not entirely used to yet."
Even though we arrived in the queer Jewish community in different ways and at different times, we are still connected by both our similarities and our differences. But we count in this community just the same as anyone else. Sometimes we feel rejected, and other times we feel embraced. How then do we struggle with this seeming rejection, this lack of counting, and still fulfill our yearning for tradition and connection to Judaism? Our task now is to recognize that our similarities bring us together, and yet our differences, both in the Jewish community and outside, enrich our lives for the better. Shabbat Shalom. Rabbi Gorban, can you join us for announcements?
Announcements?
Yay!
Thanks. There's a whole song about announcements. And I know that the Kaplans can do it. So first of all, a thank you to our greeters, Carol Rosenthal and Mike Kalura, and I think I saw Ann Alter reading as well. Is that right? Great. Thank you to the Goldston family and Ed Goldston and Sharon Merlos and Watts for sponsoring our own egg in honor of Sam's bar mitzvah. Our cantorial program is underwritten by a wonderful grant from Edgar Snyder, and so we're so grateful for his ongoing support of Jewish music at Temple Sinai. We had planned on doing butterfly storytelling, and I even wore my butterfly dress in honor of our butterfly storytelling, which was be moth-inspired, but it's Pride, so butterflies. However, we did not get enough interest in people telling stories. So if you are planning on telling, we're planning on telling a story, raise your hand. Yeah. Karen will find another time for you to tell a story. We'll have plenty of opportunities for that, and we will reschedule some sort of storytelling opportunity for later on. But tomorrow there is our Pride Seder. That's at 7 o'clock. If you RSVP'd, that would be great. We also have tomorrow morning Torah study at 8:30, followed by our Shabbat morning minyan at 9:15. And then Sam, when are you going to be here? 10:30 for our Shabbat service, our formal Shabbat service, along with Sam's bar mitzvah. On Sunday, we have, I said that. And at 7 o'clock tomorrow, we also have our Pride Seder again. On Sunday, the Women of Reformed Judaism Area Day is taking place at 2 p.m. at Road of Shalom. It's called Won't You Be My Neighbor, and it's about how we welcome immigrants and refugees into our community. I am the moderator, and there are 3 other wonderful panelists who are going to be speaking as well. It's almost the end of the month, the Jewish month, the Hebrew month, and the new month will begin on next week, and there is a Rosh Chodesh discussion group based on poems hosted by Peggy Freed at 7:30. If you would like more information, contact us. On Wednesday is really important. We have our congregational meeting, our annual meeting, at 7 p.m. That is where you will elect our new slate of board members and find out more about the transition with Rabbi Gibson retiring and what's going to be going on over the next couple years as far as that goes. And then, because we just can't have enough celebrating, Rabbi Gibson and Barbara Gibson's granddaughter, Leora B., will be named at our mostly musical service next Friday night. I also have to say, it's not on my sheet here, but a huge thank you to Jen and Eli, because Jen and Eli, that was really confusing.
You conflated the two.
I did. For really taking the reins and leading this service on their own. Really proud and impressed with them. And thank you also to Alex and Isaac, Susan, Katie, Gabe, and Leslie for their participation. See, I do know who all of them are. For their participation in this service and in all of the planning that's been going on for making our Pride Month celebrations so great. Before we continue on with, part of the rest of our service, is the counting of the Omer. What's the Omer? Okay, the days between Passover and Shavuot. Rachel, was that your answer? Did you have more to say? Yes, so we're counting grains of barley, and the picture, by the way, is of almost ripe barley. Richard, I can see you like trying to discern whether it's actually barley. That's what Google says. So we are almost to the end of that period of counting, and there's a blessing for counting the Omer, which we say every day, and an intention for us before we count the Omer. So please join with me in Hebrew and then in English. Hineni muchana mezumenet lekayem mitzvat aseh shel sfirat haomer. I am ready and called to observe the mitzvah of counting the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer. And hayom shnayim va'arba'im yom shehem shisha shavuot la'omer. Today, join with me, is the 42nd day, which is 6 weeks of the Omer. One more week to go.
Okay, please rise as you are able.
Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon hakol, l'tehidu la'yotzer b'reshit, shelo asanu kigoyei haratzot, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו כחומם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים מודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר היה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
We have some customs surrounding Mourner's Kaddish here. And one of the customs is that we read the names of those whose yahrzeits occur in the coming week. I found out just as I walked into the Libov Sanctuary tonight that 11 were killed by gunfire in Virginia Beach just tonight. We'd have no details, no names, but the plague continues, and how can our hearts do anything but fall? In addition to those we actually mourn in our families, we feel bereft for those whose loved ones were taken from them this evening. It's our custom as we read the names of yahrzeits, if we're reading the name of the yahrzeit of somebody for whom you're saying Kaddish, that you rise in your place so we know you're a mourner. And at the end of that, I'll read the names of those who have died in more recent days. And when the mourners have stood and we recognize them, we'll stand with them because we truly believe that no mourner should ever need to stand alone. So this week, we especially remember the names of Leva Edelman, Arnold Berman, Norman H. Bernstein, and David Bernberg, Lena Chetland, Norma Chetland, and Sarah Fireman, Catherine Gordon Fishback, and Adele Pachersky-Fried, E. Dale George, Leonard Gittleman, and Bertram Gittler, Rebecca Goldman, Sam William Green, and Norman Grossman, J. Howard Horn, Ellen Weiss Kander, Emmanuel D. Karsh and Morris Quasser, Catherine Leo, Eva Levy, and Ladislas Lowy, Joseph Maretsky, Robert Mayo, Melvin Myers, Louis Ostro, Pearl Rutkin Reiner, and Arlene Rosenberg, Nellie Schnirov, and Norma Shribman, Abe Shurinsky and Minnie Shurinsky, Helen Schumann, Julie Silverstein, and Estelle Smith, William Smith, Leonard Stepton, Thomas Wine, Robert Weinstein, and Victor Wertheimer, Creighton Wheeler, and Albert M. Wiggins Jr., and Edward Wolfe. And now remember those whose recent deaths we still mourn. Sonny Goldberg, where's Marlene? Sandy Bart, Eleanor Kalig Kramer, Raymond Benenson, Kendra Castillo, those who died in North Carolina saving lives, Riley Howell and Ellis Parlier. And it's so sad to announce the death of Erwin Eisenson. Some of you know him because he actually worked at Specialty Luggage. He was an amazing man. He's the father of Jeffrey and Joanna Patterson Eisen, the grandfather of Eli and Oscar. He'll be buried out of Sugars at 1 o'clock on Sunday with a burial to follow at Bet Shalom, and Shiva information has been sent in a sad news announcement. I'm going to ask, as you are able to, please rise with our mourners, and please accompany them as they say their Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yikadash shemei rabbah, v'yalma divrach irite v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayedechol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'izman kari v'yamru, amen. Yehei shmei rabbah m'varach le'olam olamei al-maya. Yiparak v'yishtabak v'yipa'ar v'yitumah v'yitnaseh. Yitadar v'talev v'talal shemei kudsha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiram b'yalma v'yimru amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Oseh shalom b'mrumav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'el kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. May the source of peace in the high heavens cause peace to descend on all of us and all Israel, upon a world that has been shattered by gunfire and violence, that we are called upon to heal, upon all of us here who mourn our beloved dead, as together we say. Amen. We're going to remain standing for our final song. You guys are leading, I'm not. May we have the entire gang come on up. Come on, gang. And by the way, I am not a member of the Pride tribe. I'm an honorary member, but I'm a member of the Pride tribe because I'm so proud of all of you. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's terrible.
2, 3. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace. The children sing la la, the children dream, oh, and the tears may fall, and we'll hear them call, and another song will rise. Another song will rise. Another song will rise. Not by might and not by power, but by Spirit alone shall we all live in peace. Not by might, not by power, shalom.
Beautiful. Okay, one final thing. Oh, two final things, sorry.
May we all revel in the light we hold on this Shabbat as we enter Pride season. May we see our differences as things that distinguish us rather than separate us from our neighbors. And may we remember all those who came before us and allowed us to be here and be visible today. Now it's time to bless the animal crackers. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei mizonot.
Praise for you, Adonai, our God, sovereign of the universe, who makes all sorts of kinds of foods, like animal crackers. Together we say, Amen.
Amen.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom.